Hello Stampers, this is Jeannie Moss. I want to welcome you to my studio here in the Bluegrass state of Kentucky. And today I'm going to show you a very quick and easy little Easter basket. So this is the basis of the Easter basket. I had a friend email me and ask me for a pattern, and I didn't really have a pattern, but they're so easy, you don't really need a pattern. This one has DSP. This is an older one that I had in my stash, but I'm going to show you how to make this. It's very, very quick. So this is something that you could make several of. If you were needing something for a group, a little Easter basket for a group, this would be perfect. So the first thing we'll do is take a piece of cardstock. I'm just using a scrap cardstock here. And we're going to cut a 6 by 6 square. And then we need another piece that is a 1/2 inch by 6. So this piece that I have that I just cut that was 6, I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch strip off of that. So we have these two pieces. And that's all we need for this project. Put this away. We're going to score this square. And we're going to score it, let me see. Yeah, I think you can see that. We're going to score it at 2 and 4. And then we're going to flip this 1/4 turn and score perpendicular to those first score lines at 2 and 4 again. So we have this tic-tac-toe grid look. And now we'll take our scissors and we'll cut these score lines up to where they intersect with the other score line. So we're going to cut on this side, and then we're going to flip it all the way around to the opposite side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut on those score lines. All right, at this point, if you were wanting to make the box that has the DSP squares, you would need 6 squares that are 1 7/8, and you would put those on the 3 consecutive squares, so the ones that are joined together. So these 1 2 3 that are together, and 1 2 3 that are together. So these are the ones you'd put the DSP on. If you wanted to emboss this, you could do that as well. So I've run this one. This is one I cut previously, and I've run it through my embossing folder. As you can see, I couldn't get the whole thing in, so I did it 1/2 and 1/2. So I embossed 1/2 of it and then the other 1/2 of it. And then they go together very easily, the same, they'll both go together the same way. You'll take, I also embossed my strip, and this is the Kane 3D embossing folder. So you've got your strip. I like to take my strip and use my bone folder on it just a little bit, just lightly, to make it curl so that it's not crinkling when you've got it put on. So on the side with the 3 separate where we've cut, we're going to take that middle one. We're going to put a little bit of glue right in the center. And we're going to attach our handle. And because this is embossed, it might take a little bit more glue than you would normally use. And then we'll flip it around to the other side, and we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll put a little bit of glue right in the center. We'll bring this handle down and stick it and hold it for just a few seconds to let that glue set. Now we're ready to bring these pieces together. I like to bring them up so that they're pointing at the center of the handle. And so we're going to need adhesive on this area. Don't put it down here because that doesn't get covered. So now we'll hold that for a few seconds. We'll bring this one up to meet that. So you can see where I'm going to need the adhesive. It's going to be here and here and down here. And I'm going to squeeze a little bit more under there. And then bring those together and give it a nice press. And like I said, with this being embossed, it's going to take just a little bit more to seal that than the ones that just have the DSP on it. And then we'll go to the other side and we will do this very same thing. We'll put adhesive here. And seal. And then we'll put adhesive, oops, hold that one down. We'll put adhesive here. And seal. And just hold that for just a little bit. So there's the basket. Now you can, oops. And like I said, with this embossing, you might need a little bit more glue. You might need to hold it a little bit longer to get that to stick. But there's your basket. Now you can embellish it. Like I said, this was an old one that I did that I had put DSP on. You could do either one. You can emboss them or you can put DSP on them. And then just put you some kind of a little focal point. The little Easter bunny would be really super cute. Some little grass and eggs and you're all set. So that's the basket, very, very simple. If you have any questions, you can reach me at bluegrassstamper@gmail.com. If you'd like to see more projects, I have a blog at www.bluegrassstamper.com. And thanks so much for joining me. Bye.